Hello my friend, behind me is t.akustik's vocal head booth, and if you're looking to get pro sounding vocals in your recordings, podcasts or audiobooks, this may well be what you're looking for. Let's dive straight in. First off, what is a vocal booth and why would you want one? Now if you're going to any pro studio, you're going to find they've got a separate vocal booth that you can walk into and record a nice professional dry sounding vocal without any troublesome reflections. Now if you've tried recording your vocal from your home studio in a typical room like this one that's got large windows this side, I've got some shiny furniture, I've got a mirror, I've got a wardrobe behind me, you're going to find it generates reflections, so it's going to give you an echo on your vocal. And it's that printed in echo that's going to become troublesome later down the line in the mix process when you're working with your vocal, or lessen the listening experience for anyone tuning into your audiobook or podcast. So vocal booths are great for getting a pro quality vocal sound, but on the downside, vocal booths are pretty big and also pretty expensive. So if you don't have the space or the cash, t.akustik's vocal head booth is well worth taking a look at. Now you may well have seen on the market the mic surrounds which you can get. This is definitely a level up. Let me take you around the vocal head booth. So first off, somewhere to hang your headphones. Got a really nice handy hook there at the bottom of the vocal booth. We've also got this small bar here where you can very easily attach your windshield, which is going to go in front of your microphone to mitigate those plosives. The mic itself sits on this stand here, which is movable, so I can bring this all the way out or slide it all the way to the back of the booth. And at the back of the booth, there's two magnets. One so I can put my lyrics up, and another one so I can stick on the supplied magnetic light. Pretty smart. The booth itself sits on a standard speaker stand, not a microphone stand. And size-wise, it's around the size of a small fridge or bedside cabinet. So whilst of course it's a lot easier to install than a walk-in vocal booth into your home studio, it does also take up a little bit of space. It also comes with this extra panel. You can see the thickness of the material there for that extra bit of isolation when you're recording your vocals. Now we're about 2 minutes into this video and you may well have noticed, especially if you're wearing headphones, that this room doesn't sound particularly nice. There's a distinct echo which I'm getting when I'm recording with this lav mic. So before I set up the condenser mic into the vocal head booth, let's get in there with this lav mic and see what difference it makes. Now remember, I'm still recording with the lav mic that's clipped onto my chest, not the condenser mic that's inside this vocal booth. And I'm sure you can hear already the improvements are quite incredible. Gone is that really unpleasant echo from this room. Straight away I've got a much more professional sound. Now whilst you listen to my voice recording through that lav mic, I want to tell you a little bit about how it feels to be inside here, because I'm actually rather a claustrophobic person. I really don't like being in small spaces. That was something I was a bit concerned about how my experience would be in here and how I would feel. Would I feel relaxed to lay down a vocal? What I can tell you is it's kind of the exact opposite. I feel really chilled in this space. There is plenty of space in here. I definitely don't feel claustrophobic. And actually I feel much more like I've come to do a job and that I've come to record some vocals. It feels like I'm getting a professional result and it's really comfortable to be in here. I've got no distractions either that I would usually have in a home studio. I definitely feel like I get my vocal done much more professionally and efficiently when inside this vocal head booth. I've got the light up there and I've got my lyrics in front of me and the microphone in front of me, my pop shield there, got my headphones just down here, and I'm ready to record a vocal. Hey my friend, I'm just interrupting this video for a moment to let you know about a free vocal EQ cheat sheet. It's going to help you every time you're mixing vocals. You can find the link for it below this video. But before I start recording on this microphone inside the vocal head booth, let's do a recording in this untreated room. I've got the microphone around the center of the room. Facing me is a window. On this wall here, I've got a small mirror, quite a shiny wardrobe behind me too. I'm using the same microphone that I'm going to be using in a moment inside the vocal head booth, same pop shield, same setup. So let's take a listen. Catch it on the rise, and make sure you hold it tight, and it won't be back, painted black tomorrow. Dig your heels right in, getting out to start again, with brighter thoughts take you to a lighter place. And for all you podcasters and audiobook narrators out there, I'm reading from The Art of No Plan B, which is by me. If you're interested in taking your creative life to the next level, you can check it out on Amazon. I'll leave a link below this video. Chapter 10, Persistence. There is a great quote from the 30th US President Calvin Coolidge, which declares that nothing can beat persistence. It's a highly empowering concept and one which I feel most can take comfort from. Now, this condenser microphone certainly sounds a lot nicer than the lav mic did at the start of this video, but now we've got it set up in the vocal head booth, it definitely sounds a level up through these headphones. Catch it on the rise, make sure you hold it tight, and it won't be back, paint it black tomorrow. Dig your heels right in, getting out to start again, with brighter thoughts, take you to a lighter place. Chapter 10, Persistence. There is a great quote from the 30th US President Calvin Coolidge, which declares that nothing can beat persistence. It's a highly empowering concept, and one which I feel most can take comfort from. So that was t.akustik's vocal head booth. I think you'll agree, pretty impressive stuff. I thought the condenser mic actually sounded pretty decent in the middle of the room, but it wasn't until I got it into the vocal booth that I realised how much further there was to go. And that dry, professional vocal just really does the trick and is very easy to achieve inside the t.akustik vocal head booth. I was also really impressed with how everything was laid out. There wasn't anything in there which I thought, oh, I would have done that differently. Really easy to move the mic back and forth. I loved that there's somewhere to hang your headphones, somewhere to put the pop shield. The light inside is such a nice touch, and the magnetic holder to put your lyrics. I mean, everything's there. Overall, the whole experience was great. As I said in the video, I didn't feel claustrophobic. I actually like being in that space and felt I really enjoy recording vocals there and be a lot more efficient and comfortable myself than often if I'm just doing it in a more distracting environment. But of course, most importantly, it got the job done really well. So the head booth is just north of £300, and if you're thinking, oh, that's pretty expensive, this is the way I would look at it. If you're looking at spending, say, £500 on a decent microphone, I would far sooner spend £200 of the budget on a decent microphone like the Texone Stellar X1, which I used in the demo today, which around that price I think is an excellent sounding microphone, and use the rest of the money and invest in the vocal head booth. That way you're going to get a great sound from your microphone without having to worry about reflections from the room spoiling the recording. I want to hear from you. Let me know what you think about the t.akustik vocal head booth. Let me know in the comments box below. Whilst you're there, don't forget to like and subscribe and grab your free vocal EQ cheat sheet. And if you enjoyed this video, you definitely want to check this next one out.